And welcome to Sherlock Holmes Crimes and Punishments. So, I have never played the older Sherlock Holmes games, but I am a fan of Sherlock Holmes to an extent, right? I've watched the movies, the newer movies with Robert Downey Jr. I've read a couple of the books, so I feel like this game would potentially be a good series, and I was kind of interested in it, so I thought, why not give it a shot? But anyway, give the video some likes, add it to your favorites, share it, all that good stuff. As you guys know, the first part's very important. In memory of the Ukrainian Heavenly Hundred. Who is that? So, this is being done on the PS4. Figured why not do it on next gen, right, for once? Anyway. This music, though. What? So, yeah, I have no idea what to expect from this game. One thing I already noticed is there is some excessive loads. Anyway. Sherlock, what are you doing?
Holmes.
Holmes. What are we doing? Sofa, take cover. Look at this crazy bastard.
Holmes, will you stop that?
Why is he shooting blindfolded?
You are utterly mad.
Look at the bear. Come on. Up. Progress.
Stop, Holmes.
Is that you, Watson?
Yes, of course it is. And you almost killed me.
Nonsense. I was aiming for the vases.
Blindfolded?
Watson, quiet, please. I'm trying to concentrate.
Confident step. Clinking handcuffs. Policeman. Knife step avoided. Inspector Lestrade.
Ah, Lestrade. What is it this time?
Why Sherlock Holmes so smart?
You can see me? Well, here it is, and it's a good one, Mr. Holmes. A gentleman by the name of Peter Carey, also known as Black Peter, has been murdered.
A sailor, most probably.
What happened here?
Oh, Mr. Holmes, how could you?
It's the only exercise I've had all week. A grateful client from Limoges sent me a vase collection this morning. I couldn't think of a better use for it.
You're out of your mind.
I missed 4 out of 10.
Given you were blindfolded, that was very good. Can I have a try?
Am I the only sane one here?
I suppose that Watson is right, Inspector. A little brain work would be preferable now. Do please tell us more about Black Peter.
Peter Carey, born in 1845 and 50 years old. An ambitious sort, he achieved much success in seal and whale hunting around Scandinavia. Retired in 1884 with a small fortune. He invested his money in a property called Woodman's Lee, near Forest Row in Sussex. It was where he lived for 6 years, and where he was found dead yesterday.
Has the investigation already begun?
Yes and no. In fact, this crime is so mysterious that I would prefer you to join me down there.
Give me half an hour to prepare, Inspector.
Take your time and join me there. I have to go through the yard first. The merry men struck again.
What have they done this time?
They robbed a powder reserve. I'll meet
Guys,
you
is
at
it just me or are
Woodman's
these
Lee, Mr.
graphics
Holmes.
pretty damn good?
I should help Mrs. Hudson here. I also have several appointments that I must keep this afternoon.
I shall go alone, then.
Like, you can count all the pores on their face. All the mustache hairs, one by one. Inspect Woodman's Lee. So, like I said before, I've never played any of the other Sherlock Holmes, so This is all relatively
You go
new to
along
me.
Peter Carey's house. Mrs. Hudson and I will take care of the mess you've made here.
Yeah, you guys
My
do that.
analysis table. It is useful for my work.
My analysis table.
My archive. I can always consult with it.
Oh,
if
we got to
needed.
change, right? Up. R2's run. How do we change? Bam. Wait, what? Morning gown locked. Wait, these aren't locked, are they? Anyway. Oh, they are locked. It looks like we're going with the casual suit. What's all this? Alright. Tasks. What's this here? Evidence. Profile of the victim. So anyway, I know we're only like 5 minutes in so far, but what do you guys think about this game? I guess aesthetically for now, right? The camera angle's a little weird, but nothing too
Oh, what a mess!
bad.
What a terrible mess!
Clean that up right now. Anyway, we are going to Woodman's Lee. And of course there's more loading. Like I said, the one thing I did notice is there's a lot of loading with this, but at least... Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is like a loading screen. Look at the bottom left, but... I mean bottom right, but at least like they give you stuff you can do. It's not just a complete wait. And moving on.
Mr. Holmes, I'm over here. Come on.
Coming, sir. Join the shot when complete. Footprints. I see footprints.
Mr. Holmes?
Mr. Holmes?
It seems that the garden was well maintained.
Garden was well maintained. Check. I don't know what that has to do with the case, but we will find out, right, guys? Do. What else we got here? Alright, let's just go up.
Mr. Holmes?
Mr. Holmes? Did they recycle that line? Hold on.
Mr. Holmes?
Mr. Holmes?
Mr. Holmes?
They could have at least changed, like, the tone of the voice a little bit, right? Put it through some voice modulators, maybe, or something. Anyway. Mr. Holmes?
Inspector Lestrade, when will you remove my husband's body? It's sacrilegious to leave him here like this.
As soon as we can, Mrs. Carey, I assure you. Allow me to introduce you to Mr. Sherlock Holmes. He's a detective. No doubt you've heard of him. I'll wait for you in front of the cabin, Mr. Holmes.
My condolences, Mrs. Carey.
Thank you, Mr. Holmes.
Guys, look at these facial features, man. Anyway.
Madam, can you tell me if you saw or heard anything unusual upon the night of the murder?
At 2 o'clock in the morning, I heard a terrible scream. But I thought nothing of it then. He would scream all the time when he was drunk.
Can you please tell me what occurred on the evening of the murder?
Well, Peter got drunk in the evening. He was in such a terrible temper. Usually whenever that happened, he'd stay all night drinking in his cabin before passing out.
So he was a drunkard, huh?
Do you remember at what time you found your husband's body?
In the morning, at around 7 o'clock, I noticed the cabin door was open. But I didn't go in to take a look, for I knew my husband would not have liked it. At around 10 o'clock, I dared to glance in through the door and... oh dear.
Was your husband accustomed to receiving visitors?
Oh, no, I don't think so. I mean, he didn't really have many friends. He lived quite an isolated life here, after his retirement.
The garden is very large and well maintained. Do you employ someone to look after it?
It is true, there is a lot of work, but my husband took care of it himself.
Does he really, though? What are we doing here? What is this? What is this? What is this? What? Oh, we're profiling the person. Hold on, here we go. Gardening gloves. Crested tit. Anything else up here? Oh. Catholic rosary. Guys, what did we miss? What did we miss? Up. And birdhouse. Character portrait complete. What is these options? What is this? Oh, we did that already. What is this?
Thank you, madam.
Ah.
You have indeed suffered a great loss, Mrs. Carey. Nevertheless, I believe it will be less of a burden for you soon.
Yes. Life with Peter was never easy, but he was still my husband.
He was different, wasn't he, when you first met him upon your return from Plymouth?
Yes, Mr. Holmes. Oh my goodness, but how do you know about that?
How do we know about Plymouth? Profile of the victim. God damn it. Clearly, it was the pilgrimage.
Suffered a great loss, Mrs. Carey. Nevertheless, I believe it will be less of a burden for you soon.
Yes. Life with Peter was never easy, but he was still my husband.
He was different, wasn't he?
They would have skipped this since we already seen this part.
Return from Plymouth.
Yes, Mr. Holmes. Oh my goodness, but how do you know about that?
I mean, clearly it was the pilgrimage, guys.
You undertook a pilgrimage to the Cathedral of Santiago de Compostela when you were young. That much is evident from the rosary in your hand. The shortest route for the pilgrim from England to Spain is from Plymouth. I believe that you met Peter Carey as a young sailor there, and you married him soon afterwards.
That is indeed what happened, Mr. Holmes. How extraordinary.
Look at our skills of deduction,
Thank
guys.
you, madam.
We're too good. Too good.
Who could do such a thing? My poor husband.
My poor husband. What else do we have here?
Mr. Holmes?
Mr. Holmes? We're going to be hearing that a lot, I got a feeling. Do. We examined that already. I guess we talked to
Peter
Lestrade.
Carey's body is inside the cabin. We took care not to touch anything.
Why can't we inspect these footprints? Alright, anyway. Guess we're going here.
The door is locked.
Wait just a moment, Mr. Holmes, and I'll open it. I locked it yesterday to ensure that no one should enter the cabin and tamper with the evidence.
Ah, good thinking.
Hello.
What is it, Lestrade?
It seems to me that someone has tried to force it, Mr. Holmes.
Let me see.
So what do you guys think about this game so far? Leave it in the comments. Personally, I'm kind of liking it. Just on the strength, it has like that LA noir feel, kind of. What are we doing here? I pressed B by accident. I see the scratches. Oh, here we go.
These scratches are fresh.
So someone was recently
You're right.
there.
Someone tried to force open the door.
I swear these scratches were not here yesterday.
Our mysterious visitor came here last night.
Well, he's not the man for the job. This lock is not a difficult one.
Perhaps he did not have the right tool.
Look at that, guys. We're one step ahead of Sherlock. We already knew the guy who came recently, right? Damn!
What a terrible way to die.
Horrible way to die. Look at this guy. He got impaled. And it definitely doesn't look like it was one of those quick deaths, right? He was definitely suffering for at least a period of time. Anyway. Shelf. What is this? There was something here where it's like a secret compartment or something.
The tooth of a sperm whale. Probably from one of Peter Carey's catches.
Suspiciously empty space outlined in the dust. Yeah, something was here. Look at that.
This place is not covered with dust, like the rest of the shelf. An object was taken from here. It was larger than a book. A box or a small chest, perhaps.
What was it? What's the significance of this mode? I mean, I know it shows you this, whatever.
Dundee.
Hammerfest.
Hammerfest.
Whaling
It's a whaling
map.
map.
What else do we have? Ship's
The
logs.
ship's logs of the Sea Unicorn for the years 1878 to 1884. Peter Carey was her captain. The ship...
What do we have in here?
Old navigation instruments. Nothing interesting.
We got
Peter
some
Carey's
boots.
They look to be a size 8.
We got some Das boots. And we could hold on. Right, we could use it here. Bam, look at the progress. Aha.
These boots don't match the footprints.
So the footprints are about a size 9.5, maybe 10-ish. Interesting. What else do we have here?
Harpoons for hunting whales.
And the one missing is obviously the one impaled in this guy, right?
Someone drank from this glass recently. The initials PC have been crudely burned. A sailor's work.
Nothing there.
This aroma is familiar. But
What is
to
this?
recognize it, I must construct my associations in one picture.
Rotate and move the elements to form a clear picture of aromatic associations. What? Alright, oh, wait. We'll take this, right? And like moves here, right? What's this? And this goes right? No? Alright, hold on. Here we go. Do. Bam. Right? No? What? Is that not it? I mean, clearly this is it, right? We see the boat. There it is.
Yeah.
Bam.
This is a coarse tobacco, quite strong and very popular among sailors.
So this is a sailor's tobacco. So there was 2 glasses here, so this guy was definitely with someone, right?
A a sailor's drink. It seemed that Captain Carey was enjoying a drink before he met his death.
I mean, the two glasses implies he was drinking with somebody.
The Sea Unicorn. She was the ship that Peter Carey commanded.
Oh, pool of blood. Let's start with that. Sea knife.
This wooden handle is plain and solid. This blood is from the pool underneath the dead body. Peter Carey tried to defend himself with this knife, but he did not succeed.
I mean, obviously he didn't succeed. There's no way you're gonna win a knife fight when the other guy has a goddamn harpoon.
JHN are probably the initials of the owner of this notebook.
See, this JHN is the guy he was drinking with. Probably the guy that impaled him.
The pattern of the blood stain indicates that the notebook was not lying on the floor prior to the crime, but it was dropped into the pool of blood after the death of Peter Carey.
But then again, maybe it wasn't, because who would be careless enough to drop that and then forget it, right? The plot thickens. What is this?
These abbreviations mean something, but what?
Is that like a bookie's notebook? Quite possibly. Alright, let's examine his body, shall we?
The body. The force of the blow was immense.
So that means the guy was bigger than him. Stronger? Probably. I'm assuming.
This man is in his 50s, yet he still looks quite strong.
So the guy obviously had to be stronger than him to overpower him like so.
Peter Carey was fully dressed. He was not caught by surprise. It is possible that he knew his murderer.
Of course he knew him. He was drinking with him.
Peter Carey was impaled to the wall by a whaling harpoon.
Check. What is this? Up. Up, what's this? Find a pair of related clues that will form a deduction. Red color signifies... Blow. Damn it. Alright, so... the break-in attempts and the notebook has direct correlation, right? Because that's why the person broke in. He was trying to get his notebook back. Look at that. We're so good. Make an ambush. An ambush must be made tonight to see the break-in attempt. If the break-in attempt will be repeated. Alright.
Someone was here yesterday. They attempted to force the door to gain entry.
Organize an ambush. How do we do it? Organize an ambush with Lestrade. The mystery. Alright. Talk to Lestrade. We already checked the ship's logs, correct? Are we missing anything in here? It looks good to me. Let's do this.
Well, Mr. Holmes, what do you think?
I think that we are lucky.
And why is that?
Because of last night's attempted break-in.
Oof, you've lost me.
It is very probable that whoever came here hoped to find the door open. They tried to force it with a knife blade, but they failed. What will they do? Why, return tonight, when they will be better prepared.
Aha! So what do you propose?
We shall remain on the outside, near the window, where we stand the best chance of catching sight of our visitor. Well, gentlemen, ready your pistols. We have a long night ahead of us.
Stakeout time, boys. We are going on a stakeout. How do we get behind here? Not through there. Up, here we go. This looks good. Bam.
This looks like the perfect hiding place.
Here we are. Stakeout time. Late at night. Wow, look at the detail of the roof. Pretty good, I'd say, right? So anyway, after we catch this bastard, if we do catch up, we are gonna catch this bastard.
Shh. Did you hear that?
He's breaking in. It's a little kid. There's no way a little kid overpowered him.
I'm gonna collar him.
I'll be right behind you.
I'm going to collar him.
I'll be right there.
What do we have here?
All right, my fine fellow. Who are you and what are you doing here?
You're detectives, I suppose. You imagine that I'm connected with the death of Captain Carey. I assure you I'm innocent.
Innocent? And what are you doing in his cabin?
Shall I tell you? You came to retrieve what you had lost after killing Peter Carey, but we were here waiting for you.
What is your name?
John Hopley Nelligan, but I didn't...
Do you deny that you came here yesterday?
No, but yes, it's just that I couldn't...
I'm tired of this. Off we go to the yard. Tomorrow, I'll see that you're put in front of the judge.
What? But you can't! I'm not... It's a terrible mistake!
Enough. You can explain all of that to the judge. You're coming with me to the yard.
But...
In light of recent events, it seems evident that your coming here was unnecessary. All the same, I'm very grateful to you, Mr. Holmes.
You are welcome, Inspector, but please don't be too hard on our young fellow. I would like to question him tomorrow morning.
I don't think that little kid did it. There's no way he overpowered Peter. No way. But anyway, guys, on that note, that is going to be the end of this episode. Give the video some likes, add it to your favorites, share it. If you guys want to see more of this, leave it in the comments. Let me know what you guys think of this game overall so far in the comments as well. And I'll see you guys for the next episode.